Do you need some outdoor security lighting? Well, normally I would recommend mains powered LED security lights. However, what if you've not got any power where you need it? Well, the only alternative is solar. Now, solar powered lights have come on leaps and bounds, and actually they are really good. So today on Fix It with Fowler, I'm going to be testing not one, but 5 of these LED security floodlights to see which one is the best for you. To test these 5 lights, I've mounted some plywood over the fence to save marking the fence itself. I've marked 50cm centres for each light and also marked the same height for the fixings. That way we're going to keep this test as fair as possible. So let's start with light number 1, and that is this one here, made by SPQ Ment, and it costs $10.99. This light has 288 LEDs, has a charge time of 6 to 8 hours that produce 10 to 12 hours of continuous light. It has a detection angle of 270 degrees and a detection distance up to 8 to 10 meters. It has a separate solar panel and a remote control. So out of the box itself then, if we open that, like always you get some user instructions. You've got 2 mounting brackets, one for the light, one for the solar panel. You've got the light itself, which comes in this protective cover. That's with the LED unit. And then on the other end of this wire, you've then got the solar panel. Now the beauty of this means that you can mount the light and then mount this solar panel somewhere remotely where that gets more sun than the light fitting itself. Another key feature with this is that it comes supplied with a remote control which allows you to scroll through the features. Install the adjustable bracket by using the screws provided. You can then slot the light onto this bracket that is now adjustable. You can repeat the same principle for the solar panel and then just connect these together using the waterproof connector. That light is now installed, and we'll come back later this evening and run through the different modes. On to light number 2 then, and that is this. This is made by Ohio and it is $11.99. It has 122 LEDs producing 2000 lumens of light. It has a 2200 milliamp battery which lasts up to 10 hours. It also comes supplied with a USB cable which allows you to charge it separately. It is IP65, which means it is waterproof. This also has 4 modes which we'll run through later. Fix the bracket to the wall using the screws provided. You can then adjust the light fitting and the solar panel independently and tighten them up using the thumb screws at the side of the fitting. So that is light number 2 installed, and we'll run through the different functions later on this evening. Light number 3 then, and that is this JES-LED solar motion light, which is $16.99. It has a 2600 milliamp battery which is capable of over 500 charging cycles. It takes 3 to 4 hours to charge, and one charge can last 3 to 4 nights. It can also be charged with a USB charging cable which is supplied. It has a detection angle of 120 degrees and a detection distance of up to 33 feet. So out of the box itself, again you get some instructions. The light fitting itself, a sticker which has got the mounting points on, that can be quite useful on brick, and again the charging lead, which means that you can plug this in and fully charge it before you install it. Use the template provided as a guide for your fixings for the light fitting. Install the screws through that template. You can now either remove the template or leave it in place and then slot the light fitting over these screws and ensure it is a good tight fit. So that is light number 3, and we'll come back to see the functions later tonight. Light number 4 then is this Technic TK-SL003, and this comes in a pack of 2 and it's $24.99. This light has 416 LEDs which produce 4,200 lumens of light. It charges in 6 to 8 hours and it produces 10 to 12 hours of light. It is IP66, which means it is fully weatherproof. In the box you get some instructions. The LED light fitting with a solar panel that is not adjustable. You get some fixing screws and some fixing pads which allows you to fix it with different options. It also has 3 different lighting modes which we'll go through later on. To install this light you can use the screws provided into the 2 holes, or alternatively you can use the sticky back pads to fix the light fitting to the surface. On to light fitting number 5, and this is made by AX IPI and it is $13.99. This light has 240 LEDs which produce 1,600 lumens. It is powered by a 3,000 milliamp battery and has a large solar panel which is adjustable. It is IP65, which means it is waterproof. It has 120 degree detection with a range of 5 to 8 meters. It charges in 6 to 8 hours, which produce 6 to 10 hours of continuous light. In the box there is some instructions, a mounting bracket and the light fitting itself. This light fitting comes with adjustable lights which you can tilt and move in any direction, same as the motion detector and also the solar panel on top. Fix the bracket to the wall using the screws provided. You can now fit the light fitting into the bracket, ensuring it clicks into place. You can then adjust it as necessary. So that is all 5 lights installed, and the next thing to do is wait until this evening and then we can come back, go through the functions of each of these light fittings and see which one is the right one for you. Have you subscribed to my channel? Well, if not, why not? It does not cost you a thing and you are missing out on some great DIY videos, all designed to give you skills and knowledge to carry out these tasks yourself, but more importantly to save you money. So what are you waiting for? Head over, hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment, and don't forget to click that thumbs up like button to help this video reach loads of other people. And if you want to get your hands on any of these light fittings that are in the video, then I've left a link in the description for each individual light fitting. So on to light number 1 then, and you've got 3 options with this. This comes with a remote control, so you can operate it remotely, or you can use the button on the front of the light. So the first one you've got is constantly illuminated. The next function you've got is it remains dim, and then when it detects movement it goes to full brightness. And the third function is simply it will be off, and if it detects motion it will come on in full brightness. On to light fitting number 2, and this has an on-off switch on the back. The first press, it means that it comes on half brightness when it's activated like a security light. The second press makes it come on full brightness as a security light. The third press means that it stays dimly lit continuously, and the fourth press does this strange SOS signal. On to light fitting number 3 then, and this has 3 different modes, all operated from the button on the front. So with the first press, the light fitting acts like a normal security light and comes on when activated at full brightness. A second press, again it acts like a security light but only illuminates at half brightness, and that way it will save the battery. And with the third press it gives you this low subtle light that remains on all throughout the night. On to light fitting number 4 then, and this has 3 different options. With the first press it gives you this subtle light that remains on all throughout the night. With the second press it goes into a 2-stage security mode. It gives you a subtle light throughout the night, and when it's activated it comes to full brightness. And then with the third press it puts it into full security mode, and it'll be off until it's activated, and then it comes to full brightness. On to the last light fitting number 5, and this just has one operation, a security light only. So you turn that on and off from a button at the back and it comes on fully illuminated. There is no subtle low-level lighting with this particular light fitting. However, it has got something that the others haven't got, and that is these extra lights at the side that you can move and angle them to suit however you may need. So the first 4 light fittings all have this feature where they can stay illuminated at a low level all night. And as you can see from them, they're all quite good. But one stands out in particular, and that is light fitting number 2. It's definitely brighter than the others. So that is these lights all into security mode, and they're all set on as bright as they will go. So now we're going to do a couple of tests. The first one, we're going to approach from the sides to see which one of these reacts the quickest. And then the next test, I'm going to stand in front of them, wave my arms, and again, see which one is the most sensitive. And then once we've done that, we can go along and see which we think is the brightest. I'm now going to approach the lights at a 45-degree angle from the right hand side. I'm now stood 4 meters away from the lights. I'm going to move and see which ones can detect my movement. So that's those tests completed, and now let's have a look and we'll see which one we think is the brightest. So we've got number 1, that looks quite bright. I'll definitely say number 2 is brighter than number 1. Number 3 is definitely not as bright, although it's a direct downlight. Number 4 is not as bright as number 2. But I would say it's a real close call between number 2 and number 5. I think the big advantage with number 5 is that you've got these adjustable lights that you can cast more light to different areas. So I hope you found that video useful and helpful. And if you have, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, give me a like, and don't forget to leave a comment. And while you're at it, please subscribe to my channel for more great DIY videos. And if you want a link to any of these lights that are featured in this video, they're all down in the description, listed number 1 to number 5.